friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura. This is Ash a la carte, and tonight we're doing a $5 meal from Walmart. I haven't done a bunch of $5 meals from Walmart, but for me personally, I have been trying to stay out of the stores unless I have to go in to use my WIC benefits. And then I just have stuff delivered to my house, mostly just drinks. I had a Walmart delivery today and I got 12 gallons of water. I got like 24, probably 30 liters of their sparkling water, and then the $1 2 liters. And then a couple of other items, but they're not like grocery items. So I just have been doing that. It comes delivered to my door. Then I don't have to worry about the water I'm using because I'm using like safe water. And that is just what I do. So I'm going to show you the items that I have by doing the Walmart thing on my phone. I'll put that in next, and then we will go to the kitchen and we'll mix everything up and throw it in the oven and see how it is. All right, friends, let's go. So I am making a corn dog casserole, and no, I'm making a chili cheese dog casserole. So I put my items into my cart. I'm using 1 box of Jiffy. I'm using 8 ounces of cheese, and I ordered this cheese, but it was substituted. So I'm using sliced, shredded cheese, not sliced cheese. But I could have done this for lesser because it would be 32 cents more using the cheese I got. 2 packs of hot dogs, $1 a piece, and 1 can of hot dog chili sauce. I have no idea how this will turn out. It's not something I've ever made before, but it sounds good, and so that is where we're going. If I go down here, it says $12.02 on the bottom, but that's because I'm not at the $35 dollar mark. So if you look right above the $6.99 that they're charging me, my total for these items in my cart is $5.03. If I had this cheese, I would probably cut it up into small pieces to mix in like I will with the shredded cheese. But again, that would have been 32 cents higher than the $5 meal. So I would have purchased this if it would have been available. I'm going to take you in the kitchen now. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to fix my camera a little bit. So I have my scale, I tared it, and I have shredded cheese, so I'm just going to measure out 8 ounces. And it's probably going to be more cheese than I really need. But who's ever complained that there's been one too many pieces of cheese in something cheesy? Really? I took 1 piece out. There, it's just gonna stay there. All right, so to this cheese, I'm going to dump in a box of Jiffy. And I'm gonna grab a fork and I'm gonna just mix these together. And then I am only going to add about 3 tablespoons of water, and then I'll see I don't want too much. I don't want it like, I don't know. I don't have the milk and egg to add. You're supposed to add how much milk? A 1/3 cup milk and 1 egg. So I'm still not at that point for the milk water conversion, but that's probably enough. I just want all of the crumbly stuff to be moistened. All right, I did forget to start my oven. And I'm just doing, what is this bake at? 400. I'll do that. All right. So that's pretty much all I want, is just it enough to have gotten all of that moistened. I might add a little bit back if I need some additional liquid, but I doubt I will. I thought these were peel ones, but let me grab a cutting board. All right, so I have 2 packages of hot dogs. I'm going to cut all of the hot dogs up about the same size. And I'm going to make them bite-sized. So like when you're eating the casserole, you don't have to like cut it, so you can get it into your mouth. So just like that. Not like super tiny, but not super big. Okay, so first pack I'm just going to toss right in. Second pack we're going to cut up. Obviously, these are just like the cheapest hot dogs that you could buy. So they're not like chicken, they're not beef. If that is your family's preference, obviously you buy what your family will eat. It will add cost because I was going for cheap. And honestly, I don't care. I will eat the hot dogs. A couple of these look kind of big, so all right. Those ones don't look like they're gonna come apart. All right. And then we'll just get the rest of these in here. Okay. And again, we're just gonna kind of mix everything all together. It'll probably mix better in my pan, but we're gonna do the can of hot dog sauce. That smells good. Actually, I will use a little bit more water too, because I'll rinse this out. Not too much. Got that out pretty good. All right, and then again, just willy-nilly mixing this. So I honestly wanted some tortillas to kind of make like hot dog chili burritos, but I could not find a what is the word? I couldn't find a tortilla that I could afford. So to this, I'm going to add in some garlic powder, some onion powder, and pepper. I'm not gonna salt. And then I'm gonna just give that another stir. All right. Oh, yes, before I do the pan, I am going to spray the pan. So, we get all this goodness. All right, and then I'm just going to dump. Oh, yep, there's some not necessarily goodly mixed parts in there. This smells really good already. All right, so this should just be like a big cheesy hot dog with chili. And our bread would be the bread mixed in. So, I've never done this. I don't know how it'll turn out. If it doesn't turn out, you won't be seeing this. But when the oven is preheated, I will throw this in and I will let this bake for probably 20 minutes till I test it. And then if it needs more, I will let you know how long it actually takes in the oven. So I'll be back. Figured I'd bring you along while I'm pulling it out at 20 to see how it's done. It is not done. We'll come back again. I am not sure how long it has been. I think it's still a little jiggly. Let me see. We're gonna go with a knife, like, I mean, I know it's gonna be gooey. I think we're gonna let it go for a little bit longer. Yeah. I'm gonna time it this time, probably another 5 minutes. Okay, so now it's been in for at least 30 minutes. We're gonna pull this. There is no more jiggle. I'm gonna stick this in a different spot. That looks a little better. Yeah, I think we're gonna let this cool a little bit and then cut into it and have ourselves some dinner. I'm just going around the edges while it's still really hot in case there was anything stuck. Kind of help it not be stuck. If I cut it into like fourths, let's see. That is gooey. It is very, very gooey. I am so not sure on this. I thought I was doing something like amazing and then I don't know what I did. Let's see. I mean, it tastes like gooey cornbread. I think I'm gonna put it back in for a couple more minutes, but I'm gonna cut it so that like there is that spots for, because it's really gooey. I might have added too much water. Pulled it out and forgot to hit record. All right, so I'm gonna let this sit for a few minutes and then I'm gonna come back and dish myself out one of the quarters of it. I think I'm gonna try this hot dog right here. See how it looks so good and gooey, and it tastes really good because I keep stealing tastes. Let's try. Yep. I'll be back in a few minutes. That's really good. So, like, I don't know if I try, whoa, doing a, yeah, it does seem more solid after I let it sit. So, I did cook it for quite a while. Oh, yes. That looks perfect. Okay. So, it probably was 35 to 40 minutes. Man, this smell is so good. I don't know why. Some of the ideas I come up with, I'm like, I don't know why I would eat this, but then I make it and it's so good. It's delicious. Ooh. All right, friends, my bowl is empty. I ate that. It was really good. I'm glad I didn't add any salt to it because it tasted a little salty, and I don't know like what would have been really salty in that except the hot dogs. So I mean, it just seemed really salty. I don't know. Anyhow, I surprised myself again and made some weird creation that tastes really good. So I'm glad I have some leftovers of it that I can eat this week. I hope that you enjoyed this. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't already, like the video if you liked it, and share my channel to help my channel grow. And bye, friends. I'll see you next time.